everyone, and thank you so much again for coming to my YouTube channel to watch another one of my videos. Now today I am doing a Q&A. One of my subscribers, who I'm going to put down there, had asked me a really good question. So I've asked her if I can do a video just based on her question, because basically I think that a lot of you guys may come across this, or you may have experienced it yourself. I just thought that it would be really handy for me to answer it and just do a video on it, so that it can just help as many people as possible instead of just being hidden in the comment box. Dear Erica, I recently was hired by a photographer who typically styles their own shoots. The project was for a magazine submission and we got published. During the wardrobe selection process, the photographer introduced pieces from her own collection and insisted on several pieces, which ultimately became 2 of the 4 looks. The photographer repeatedly stated I'd be given full styling credit if published, so I accepted the rather pushy insistence that we included pieces from her collection. The day of the submission deadline, the photographer messages me and says she feels that she should share styling credits because she felt that she created 2 of the looks. Each look was accented with accessories and clothing I brought, and my eye and expertise is what brought the looks together as a whole. I objected because the original agreement was that I was going to be styling and getting credit as such. What should I have done in this situation? I worked really hard and spent many hours planning and on set, and it seemed greedy and egotistical of the photographer to demand shared credit at the last minute. What are your thoughts? So as you can see, this is a question which a lot of you guys may be able to relate to. You know, the whole issue of sharing credits. When is it right? When is it wrong? Is it okay to do it? Should I be encouraged to do it, etc, etc. You know, this is something which a lot of you guys can relate to, so this is why I want to do a complete video on it, and just to talk about the subject altogether. So talking on your first question of, you know, what should you have done in that situation, in my opinion, you should have done exactly what you did do. In my videos where I talk about how you can become a fashion stylist, I talk about versatility and open-mindedness, and to me that is what you had shown in that shoot. I mean, you were open, someone in the team expressed ideas, you were open to it, and you still efficiently done your job. You know, you took what they had, you still made it your own, and I'm sorry, like, I actually applaud you for that. I feel like you stayed professional in that sense, because you never know, like, there are some people that I can think of that if they were in that situation, they would have blown up on set. You know, like, what do you mean? You know, but I feel like the way that you've handled that on set, it was great. And then off set, I think you handled it well as well. I mean, you know, you stayed professional again, and also you stayed truthful. You stayed truthful to yourself, and you know, you didn't kind of lose yourself, and you remembered what it is to be a stylist, and we work so hard. So guys, sometimes you can actually team up with another stylist and work together on a shoot, and this can then result in both of you sharing stylist credits. Also, in a way, when you assist someone, when you have the assistant stylist credit, you are somewhat sharing credits as well. If you are assisting on set, try and get your assistant credits up, because you are doing hard work also. Although you are learning, I think it just takes a really good stylist to treat her intern well, in the magazine, to get her credited, him or her credited. Let me not be sexist, you know, it could be a male or female assisting. So, you know, this is really important. On the other hand, I just feel like I would have done the same thing that you had done, but I would have really been appalled. Like, I really would have. I mean, we work so hard, and you know, you are the stylist on set. And especially as she went back on her word, like, I just feel like this, it's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so let's move forward. So in the future, just be wary of this. There are going to be certain photographers that do style their own shoots, and there are going to be team members and, you know, people around that are going to want to put some form of input into the styling. You are the ribbon to the package at the end of the day, so you tend to get some opinions thrown at you. So the best thing to do is just stay open-minded, be professional, and, you know, be open to ideas. But most importantly, always stay true to you, even when you're teaming up with another stylist, when you're working in a different team. You know, when it comes to you being the stylist, take that job responsibility, you know, seriously. Be true to yourself. Stand firm in your job. Explain, I'm allowing you to do this because, you know, I think it's really important that every team member has, you know, like a say or an opinion. Like, I'm taking this into consideration, but it's, you know, please just allow me to do my job. And it's mainly that thing, you know, allow me to do my job, because there's situations which, you know, I've spoken about, where photographers tell you things about styling and they'll tell you to change this and change that, and it's just like, you've got to be open-minded, but at the same time, you know, you've got to kind of be clear and be like, look, you need to let me do my job. You are going to be creating a brand for yourself, so the important thing is to stay professional. You know, people will remember more how you make them feel than what you say, even things that you do. Like, it's that lasting effect that matters. So it's really important for me anyways, to uphold that whole, you know, good stylist, be a good fashion stylist, be a people person, you know. And it's, apart from just having that in the job description, like, I just think that that's how we should be in general. You know, everyone has opinions, everyone's going through stuff, so, you know, just always stay professional in a situation. And when it comes to business, you can't really be too emotional about the situation. Be true to what you as a person, you know, your brand or whatever means, you know. Work out those core beliefs and act on it all the time. If you work with this photographer again, in my opinion, I really wouldn't be enthusiastic to work with them again. But if you do, I think you need to get some form of email confirmation. And again, if they try to make any form of input in the styling, just be like, look, to be honest, so we don't clash, so we don't have any problems, I'm probably just going to stick to what I've planned, because, you know, I'm really confident in what I've done, and I really just want to kind of go ahead with that. That's something that I would say, and what I would advise you to do, because, you know, you, like you said, you've used your time, you've planned well, you know, you're confident in what you've done. Hun, like, share that and express that. But most importantly, I don't want you to come away from this sort of situation, or I don't want you guys to hear a situation like this and assume that everyone is the same. You know, people are different. You're gonna get different responses and reactions. Just be open-minded, because, you know, I've spoken about different situations that I've experienced and that I've been through, and you've got to be dedicated to the job. You've got to take the good and the bad. It's part of the job. And the part of the job that I really do like, that not every project and not every day is the same. You've got to take all the negative stuff that comes with it with a spoonful of sugar, because, to be honest, when you stay dedicated and you get that end result, it makes it worth it. And those credits, I'm sure, you know, you done the right thing. You know, you said, look, I done this work, and at the end of the day, you're gonna reap that. Because I think it's very, very unfair that, you know, she's just turned up on set, wants to push some clothing in, and and wants to take styling credits. I mean, styling credits is really, really important as a fashion stylist, you know, and I know that you feel that way, and it should be important to all of you guys as well. It's what shows you're published, you know. Hold on to this and hold it dearly and make sure it's there, and in any situation, any shoot that you do, push and make sure you get your credits, because I'll be honest, like, I've done some shoots before, and I've got no credits at all, like in that whole entire editorial, and no sign of my name whatsoever. And it literally is, it's like a kick in the teeth, because out of everyone, you are the person that does all of that work. You're working before the shoot and you're working after the shoot. So please guys, like, safeguard yourselves and make sure you stand firm when it comes to credits, because stylist credits matter. Yeah, I said it. And that's going to be my new quote, and you stick with it. Whenever you get that situation, you say stylist credits matter, and that's it. So I'm hoping that this video has helped you guys. I hope it's given you a little bit more of an insight into styling credits, because it's a big part of the job, especially when it comes to being published. Please, if you did like the video, do not forget to give me a good thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel, because I'm loving how it's building. I'm loving this community. I'm loving how you guys are interacting with me and talking with me. I'm really enjoying it, and I want you to share my videos so that you can share the knowledge and we can help each other, and I can help as many people as possible. I keep plugging this, but I think this is like a one-off that I've made. But if you guys really like this mug and you want to get it, comment below and I'm going to get these in so I can send it to you. But make sure you visit my shop. I've made this really cool shop of all these inspirational mugs that you guys can use to stay inspired throughout the day. Like I said, like, I use it as a mug, but I also used it to pop some pens in, and it really made my desk look really amazing. So, you know, you could use it, get creative with it, but have a look on my shop and see if there's anything that you like. I'm also doing stylist tools kit boxes. So this is a box full of all the things that you are going to need starting up as a stylist. Scissors, pins, remember those clamps that I was talking about, double-sided tape, whatever it is. I've had a few people that have bought it and they're absolutely loving it. So I'm really excited to be selling that to you guys. So please also have a look, because I've put it on sale. I've literally knocked off so much, so you're getting a discount, but I'm just really happy to help you. Like, I want to put this together so I can help jumpstart you lot's careers. This is really what I'm passionate about and what I want to do. So even just going over to the shop, purchasing one, it's going to be helping you out a lot, and you're going to save loads and loads of money. Thank you guys so much for watching again, but just make sure that you stay confident, you stay true to yourself, and most of all, you stay slaying. Thank you so much. Bye. See you soon.